Boss has taken us back to the future with the Me90. Yes, it's a multi-effects unit with amp modeling, but no touch screens, just glorious knobs. And we're going to go through these glorious knobs together, right here on Geargasms. Hi everybody, welcome to Geargasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today I have got the Boss Me90, courtesy of my friends up at Earl Teat Music in Delmarva, Delaware. Dean and Chris, they hooked a brother up. What is it, you ask? I'm going to tell you in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a pet hamster. A pet hamster just requires your attention and produces turds. Celebrate mediocrity. But yes, this is a multi-effects unit, the latest in a long line of ME multi-effects unit that Boss has produced. You'll notice there's no touchscreen, there's no nothing. Now, it does come with software, the much beloved Boss Tone Studio. But if you're not a computer guy and you don't want apps and screens and a bunch of hoo-ha, knobs, straight up knobs, you can do it. I didn't even crack the manual, that's how easy it is. And we're gonna go over all the specs while we ooh and ah over some glorious B-roll. What are the standard features, you ask? I'm going to tell you. All-in-one guitar processor with premium Boss amps and effects, easy stomp box style sound creation with an intuitive knob-based interface, exceptional audio quality with 24-bit AD and 32-bit DA conversion, 11 onboard amp models and 60 different effects derived from the flagship GT 1000, 8 multifunction foot switches, and a newly redesigned expression pedal with a toe switch. Yay! 36 ready to play preset patches and 36 user presets so you can store your own custom setup. My favorite is the manual mode for pedal board style operation, but you can also run it in memory mode where you're switching from patch to patch. It's got a rear panel switch to optimize the audio outputs for a guitar amp or a full range sound system. You can load up to 3 external IRs. Running along the back, you've got, of course, the input for your guitar. You actually can run it out in stereo or just mono. It also has a headphone jack if you want to jam quietly, a full send and return effects loop. So now that we've seen it and we've learned a little bit about it, let's get listening to it. Rig of the day, Charvel Pro Mod San Dimas. It does the coil split straight into this, straight into the Q bass. Now they say the best way to judge any of these all-in-one types, especially modelers, let's go through the presets. I don't know who they are, but they're hella stupid because the presets, no matter what you get, they're all such garbage. Although I kind of like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to very unmusically go through some of these presets just to give you a little taste, super quick. You've heard that first one. Now, I've not cracked the manual, but I've already figured out that to go to the next one, I use the bank up. Then everything flashes till, and you still have your same sound until you pick one. I don't know if it was supposed to be that, but that was the first thing I thought of when I heard that sound. We didn't hear the other, each one has 4. You know, normally I don't like Boss high gain stuff, but that kind of stomps. Nah, Fizz City. We can switch to single coil. Now we can go up to 2. Where was we? And then right here, when you're just futzing around with the old, you don't know what amp it is or anything, the thing I like about this all knob situation is, you're like, oh, that's thin, bro. I need to take some top end off of it. Well, you ain't got me no smarter than to just go right up to the amp control and take some of the treble down. Now, I just changed something and I don't like it. I'll just go back. I don't know about that. I know about this one though. That's what I know about that one. What are we in, U4? A lot of gainy stuff in these first ones, wouldn't you say? My ears tell me that's some kind of a Fender. That'd be a fun game with this. Go through all the presets and see if you can correctly identify the amp models that they're based on. What? Make it a drinking game. Oh, you're gonna be hammered. That sounds like my grandma's fart. There's Grandpa. If I was betting, that'd be a Vox.
I do not care.
Y'all look that up. See that U5-1? Y'all internet people search that. See if I'm right or wrong. It's not a Vox. It's a high watt. At least we're getting to something a little less fizzy. Oh, I know what I need for this. That sounds like my first amp. And I don't mean that as a compliment. Oh. Well, a couple more. Let's do one more bank. Have we got time for it? We'll do what we want to do. We're in charge here. Am I right? Am I right? Y'all got time. Jesus. And just right on cue, here comes Jesus. Oh my Lord, Kitty, are you okay? Oh, what a horrible time to start wearing ear monitors. Oh, a little bit of... Come.
This is your mom.
You're waiting for me to say as you are, didn't you? Straight from Vietnam on the AM radio. Oh, I like that. What the hell is that? Oh, that's an acoustic, man. Well, the rain exploded with a mighty crash. And that's all the time for all the presets we've got to go through. Now we're going to go into manual mode and twist knobs. All right, so now we're going to go into manual mode. And you just hit that button there, and you can see how your display went away. So we're just at some place. Let's find out. I think you just can turn any knob, and then, oh yeah, then you're out of it. So now we are in manual mode, and I switched to the natural. So the first thing I'm going to do is just grab like the amp type knobs. And I'm going to turn stuff off. Now you see lights are tied to different effects. We'll start off with turning the comp off. No reverb, no delay. Ha 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 ha. I figured that out on my own. Okay, so now we're naked.
Hello?
Almost still sounds modulated, doesn't it? Sounds pretty. So now let's put that comp back on. And you see the comp effects come on? And right away, we're just doing amp stuff. And we just stepped on our first pedal. It's a comp. And we're like, oh, that comes out kind of loud. So we can pull the level down on the comp. Turn it back up on the amp. This EQ intrigues me. It has an whole EQ section separate from the amp. Now here's one of the cool things about this. Say you don't want to use up a whole block on EQ. It gives you other options. You can change it into boost, delay, chorus, trem, phaser, geez. And you'll find that kind of knob flexibility and function flexibility all throughout this unit. If I sound like I'm gushing, I am. That is a great design. So that's me kicking it in. Yeah, and it's adding another level potentially. So we hear it without it. And I almost feel like I'm hearing chorus, don't you? Oh, because it was on chorus. It's all a moment of silence for my burgeoning YouTube career. Now we'll hear it come in. Oh yeah. So now let's put some reverbs on it. If I push this button, now, I like what they've done with reverb here. They've kept it simple. You don't need all that room, hall, spring. That's the three amigos, man. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. See that little bit of room? And you just, as you turn up, you get more. Now you're on hall, and it's small. Spring. All right, so that's a clean tone. And what did they have, delay on it? Let's do that. Now, once you're into the delay, you probably can't see the labels, and I'm sorry for that. On their delay, you got standard, analog, warm, tape, reverse, all that. So I'm guessing standard means digital. Let's go analog. Yeah, I love it. Now you know all these mods and delays because they're Boss. Say you want more or less of that. You like that? That you want just all your delay stuff is there. But you get the gist, right? Oh, that's nice. Warm, huh? Modulate me. That's cool. Reverse, we know what that's like. Look, Mom, I'm in the Beatles. Puff, puff, throw that crap out, man, because that's harsh on my brothers, yo. Oh, there it is. I was in the looper. I wish it wasn't on just the high stuff. What if we want some mod? What? We'll start with phaser. Again, you know these are going to be good. It's Boss, yo. Flanger. What's next? Oh, that's nice. You knew this was going to be nice. and on and on and on. The beat don't stop till the break of dawn. It even has a harmonist. Am I in the right spot? I guess I am. All right, we got the basic tone back. We're still on natural. One thing I didn't get a chance to do in that segment, and I know y'all are screaming, I got you peeps. That OD though, right? Y'all want to hear some ODs. We just want that to be a boost. Yeah, that's nice. See how quickly and easily you can dial that in? Nexty, we want overdrive. Tube screamer, anyone? Oh, that's nice. Just want that boost. D Centaur, the Clon. Oh, might help if we did that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The blues overdriver. Distortion. A little fizzy. It's DS1, I presume. Metal zone. Oh yeah, core, huh? You like some muff?
That's what she said!
Oh, it never fails. I'm such a child. Oh, that's a nice muff. I'm not normally a muff kind of guy. I'm a bare floors man normally. Let's get to some amps real quick. The next one is crunch. Single coil. Let's go to the middle. Oh. See right away. Is anybody else getting Metallica vibes except me? X-modded, huh? See, that's how you fix a crap sound. Just be a man about it. Twin. Still sounds awful right now. What's wrong? Yeah, I forgot. The twin can be pretty bright. That tweed. Oh, that doesn't happen very often. We're gonna have to start a new segment with a different guitar because I was jamming so hard on this I broke a string. So we were checking them amps and I broke a string. I sure as hell did. This is supposed to be a Vox. That's the best I've ever sounded on a Vox. This is gonna be a recti stack, a rectal stack. There it is. Y'all like that stuff dry, don't you? Let me show you the wah. See, pedal stuff. You didn't think I was gonna go all that way without showing you that? Anyway. Dude, I didn't know nothing about this before I sat down in front of it, and you might argue that I still know nothing about it, and unfortunately you do as well. But damn, knobs for the win. Once again, thanking Earl Teat Music up in Delmar, Delaware. Dean and Chris, you guys know how to hook a brother up, and they also know how to hook this channel up. Well, what did we learn today? We learned that even an idiot like me can sit down in front of this thing, never having seen the manual, looked up not a nothing, and figure out how to completely diddle and twiddle and make the same noise that I make with every unit that's placed in front of me. We also learned while I was whittling and diddling, and it was no surprise to me, all the onboard Boss effects, the ones you know and love, are stellar. And finally, we didn't learn about Tone Studio because I've covered it in other videos, like about the Katana, and it's just not for me. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some ratty-ass, moochy, back of the bus, slow-witted ghetto friends. Send them to Geargasms, they'll fit right in. You can buy some merch if you'd like to help support the channel. Links are in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Jimmy Buffett about it. That man is busy franchising heaven.
That sounds crazy!
Just waiting on a couple permits. But play more guitar. Watch less of this and keep coming back here week after week for more Geargasms.